Hey everyone, it's fucking cold on this Tuesday Treadmill Talks. It is supposed to snow last night. Yeah, I don't think it did. At least it didn't. It doesn't usually snow where I live. I'm too far south, but hopefully it didn't snow at work because that will add all sorts of crap to my day. What's been going on? One of the big noteworthy positive things is I finished my Halloween box set. So I got one of those box sets finally finished. I'm happy about that. Did a lot of suffering through the bad Halloween sequels over the weekend. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to work on next. Basically how long I've had it, so I think I'm gonna start working on Full Metal Alchemist. And thank God I took up the trash when I did. The trash didn't get taken up this morning. I was at the yard waste. That might be the yard waste. That's been up for a couple days. It's so fucking cold last night. Oh my God. My car's gonna be a bitch to start. Everything's gonna be difficult today. We should get into the real shit that's going on. I'm putting in my 2 weeks at my job today. Now, why am I even telling you this? Well, it's one of the reasons I don't make a lot of videos anymore, because this job is so miserable. It puts me in such a foul mood that I don't want to do anything. And so, like, just awful. It's a horrible job. And it's a job that's giving me the equivalent stress that my mom had working at her high-risk job. She worked for an emergency service. For like, I won't say what specifically, but that's what she did. And I work in a retail environment, but it has so much stress and it's managed so poorly that it's giving me the equivalent, almost the equivalent amount of stress every day. And the thing is, I'm not management. I shouldn't have that stress. But I end up taking, well, I won't get into it too much, because that's personal shit, and you really don't need to know that. But it's just been bad. And it's been bad for a year. I put up with it for a year. And finally, certain event happened on Saturday that I'm kind of getting blamed for, which I had nothing to do with. In fact, I didn't know what was going on. I don't know if anyone did. And I got interrogated. So Saturday, I had family coming into town. I said, hey, I'll work the first half of the day, but can I take my vacation time and get the second half of the day off? They're like, sure. So they roll in 5 minutes before I'm supposed to leave. I get interrogated for an hour. Yeah. You get interrogated for an hour about the actions, the possible actions, not even like the actions, because they can't prove that it's this person. And I don't even think it is. I don't think it's anyone. I think they're blowing it out of proportion, in my opinion. But they try to tell me about all these things, and it's just, someone snapped at me. The tensions are high right now. I get it. Some people just do that shit. But no, we gotta blame everyone for it, and everyone's probably gonna get written up again. So this is like what my business does. Someone fucks up, everyone gets written up for it. So we've officially all been written up one time over the summer, and half those people don't even work at the store anymore. That's how bad it was then. It's gotten worse now. So there's for sure a second write-up happening for a stupid incident that one person took part in, the rest didn't stop him from doing it. It was a big fucking deal. It was a little joke that the guy who got pranked on was completely okay with. And he said that, but we're all getting in trouble for it. That's like the weirdest fucking, that's like if I took a shit on the floor at work And instead of just like firing me, they just write me up. But they don't just write me up. They write up everyone that I worked with that day, even if they weren't in the room, because I took a shit on the floor. Do you understand the logic of that? Because I don't. Punish everyone for the actions of one person. That's fucking douchey. It's fucking asshole-ish. Are you serious? And this is why I don't do can rants. Because I always want to can rant about my job. But I can't do that because I'm fucking employed by them. But today I put in my 2 weeks. I'm fucking done no matter what. It's so fucking terrible over there. I think in the future I'll make a video about this. Because to explain the extent of the stupidity that I went through from September of 2015 to now. It's so awful. I've been applying at other places right now because I was already planning on leaving, but I wanted a job lined up. But after the events of Saturday, I don't fucking care enough. I'm like, I'll suffer with unemployment. It's actually, it's not as stressful as being employed at this place. It's so fucking bad. And to make matters worse, because it's raining today, we won't make any money. We'll get in trouble for that, even though it's somehow our faults that the company, like, it rains. And you know, I'm just fucking sick of it. I'm just so done. So I'm gonna type up my 2 weeks right after this, because I figured out how to word it. So I've spent 2 days pondering. I talked with Caitlin, and yeah, she's supporting me on this, which is cool. So yeah, she'll definitely be the breadwinner for a while. I mean, she already was. She makes more money than me. We can be honest. She has a lot better job than I've ever had. But she's also sort of a regional occupation thing, whereas mine's just a job, you know. So anyway, I should talk about the status of my videos. I hope you like the Scarlet Pumps live video. Braden, the drummer, Levi, the bassist, I've been friends with him for a very long time. And I called them up. Well, I called Braden up. What I mean by that, I sent him a message on Facebook, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing this thing with a band. Would you like to be a part of it? He said, sure. And through some trials and tribulations, we got them booked. And we shot it. And unfortunately, the audio didn't turn out really good. Sounds like it was made in a garage. But the video was very well done. So I put it on my channel. So I hope you enjoyed it. That thing was a bitch to edit. Not so much edit as it was to encode, because Adobe Premiere's changed the way they encode things, and so it took me like 6 different attempts to encode it properly. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. There's some reviews coming up. So we'll start off with Darth Bane Path of Destruction, which hopefully I'll get to tonight. It doesn't need too much editing. But you know, I edit videos now, except for Tuesday Treadmill Talks and probably Can Rants. So there's that. And then I've done 3 Marvel Star Wars reviews I filmed. I filmed 3. Which I need to remember what they are. And edit those. Because I'm almost ready to do a 4th one of those. So I need to release some before I film any more, so we don't have too much of a back catalog going on. So yeah, almost, I think I'm 2/3 of the way through the first Marvel Star Wars Omnibus. I think I have 15 more issues to go. I think. No, probably more like 18. But like I'm getting to the end. And of course the ending of that is Empire Strikes Back. And I'm really excited to reread that. It's been a long time since I read the Empire Strikes Back comic adaptation. So, there is that. And that is pretty much it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. There wasn't too much to talk about this time, except for life struggles that I can't even really discuss till a later date. I might just do like a discussion video, like a vlog about my shitty job. So, yeah. Anyway, have a nice day.